AM 1240 WJON. It's now 1220 here in the Granite City, and I'm joined by the two gentlemen running for St. Cloud City Council, Ward 1, Dave Masters and John Palmer. Guys, thank you very much for taking the time to chat with us today on our candidate forum.
Thank you for having us.
Thanks for the invite.
Yeah. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, but Ward 1, I believe that's including downtown St. Cloud, the SCSU area, and then the Lake George neighborhoods?
Correct, and it goes all the way out to Interstate 94.
Okay.
So,
Well, actually, I think it's 33rd.
33rd?
Yeah, the boundary is 33rd.
Oh, I thought it went out to the mid-stop area.
It may have in 2012, but with redistricting, it
Okay.
ended up being 33rd south, and 4 goes all the way into the business
Okay.
park.
Okay.
Just trying to get a little better clarity on what that is. But you guys are running for that seat. Dave, you are the incumbent in that. Let's start with a little bit about who you are and help the people out there understand, if they may have not been out there and talking with you, who is Dave Masters? A little bit of background information about yourself.
Sure. My name's Dave Masters. I'm a lifelong resident of St. Cloud. I'm a father, a grandfather, a teacher, a coach, teacher in District 742 for this is my 41st year. Public servant. I serve on the Park and Rec Board, the Housing and Redevelopment Authority, the Area Planning Organization, and the Best Practices Committee. I want to continue to serve the city to provide inclusive, optimistic government, our local government. We need to find common ground and work together to make St. Cloud a welcoming place for all.
All right.
Okay.
Well, thank you very much. John, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I'm going to start first by asking Dave to apologize to me for what he did at the forum on Wednesday night. I've asked for 3 apologies from him. Once when he seconded a motion to silence me in front of the city council. The second when he sat and did nothing when the police escorted me out of the city council meeting when I wished to exercise my First Amendment rights and the rights guaranteed to me by a Minnesota Supreme Court ruling. I'm a guy that believes you follow the rules. You follow them assiduously.
Okay.
I took an oath to defend and protect the Constitution when I was drafted in 1971. I could have gone to Canada like some of my roommates did in college at that time. I chose to serve the country. I believe very strongly in a constitutional republic. I believe this country remains the best hope for the world. It's a shining city on a hill. I wish to serve because I went to city council meetings and I saw what was going on and I did not like it. And I'm not interested. I'm not a person to sit on the sidelines. I kept going back and back and back. Mm-hmm. And it finally came to me that the only way that voice of mine was going to be heard was to be on the council. For those who want to know about me, go to www.drjohnwpalmer and you'll learn more than you probably want to know about me. I'm an academic. My resume runs multiple pages. I've been elected to lead my profession. I've been elected to lead my department. I've been elected to lead the Faculty Association at St. Cloud State. I have had the honor of being recognized by my peers as an effective leader, an effective defender of people's rights of due process. I've ran unopposed on a college campus as an open Buckleyite conservative. Mm-hmm. William F. Buckley, for those who may not realize which Buckley we're talking about. Okay. And I do ask Dave to give me an apology. I've asked several times. He won't respond to my emails. In person, he was protected by the League of Women Voters when I was asked to respond to the scurrilous accusation that he made in the last 30 seconds of the forum. So, Dave, will you apologize to me, or are you going to once again?
We're just going to keep it in the conversation here, and that's something that happened.
This is going to be part of the conversation.
Well, this is something that happened already a couple of times. This is a different forum right now. We're not going to control what other things happen, but we're just going to...
You're going to protect him from having to give him the ability to avoid the reality of what he did. Is that what you're going to do?
I cannot control anybody to say who or what can apologize for anything. I'm just going to keep the conversation going. That's something between you guys. We're here to talk about so people can listen and hear your views and opinions. And that's something that's outside of this program right now. I mean, we don't have all time to do that. I just want to get to know you guys. I know the listeners want to get to know you. We've heard your signs, so we're going to continue on with this conversation, and we're going to move on. Dave, first of all, you've been on the city council now for a number of years.
This is 3 terms. This is 11 years for me.
Okay. Why did you want to continue running? Is there unfinished business you feel in the council?
Correct. I want to continue to work to bring citizens together, to have dialogue and discussion, to make St. Cloud a better place. I've lived here all my life. I see the growth over the past 11 years with regards to, the various, the convention center, the MAC arena, the just a number of projects, a new River Center addition, parking ramp. There's been a lot of investment in the city. Maybe I could just take a moment just to respond to Dr. Palmer as well.
Sure.
I'd like to just, Dr. Palmer, you are asking for an apology from me with regards to being escorted out of the council meeting. On that particular evening, you came before the council. In fact, you have spoken more than any other speaker that I'm aware of in regards to the moratorium that was presented by Jeff Johnson and authored by you. So when you say that you're not being listened to, I don't see that. The other issue is when you say...
Dave, you don't believe in the First Amendment rights or the Supreme Court rulings?
I do, but Dr. Palmer, do you believe in parliamentary procedure when we're conducting a meeting and you walk up in the middle of the meeting and just say, I want to speak right now? There wasn't a place for...
The council rules permit a citizen to come and ask if a council member will, in fact, recognize a citizen to speak, and that's exactly what I did.
I would disagree with that, Dr. Palmer.
I'm sure you do.
I think on the evening that you're speaking of, you literally walked up to the podium, were intimidating and confrontational. The council president asked you to be seated because this was not the appropriate time to speak, and you continued to speak and refused to sit down.
No, that's not true, Dave.
Okay,
Dave,
could I just
go again, Dave.
Could I please have a moment, please,
Dave,
Dr. Palmer?
I will not let you sit here and lie about
I'm
something
not,
that occurred.
Dr. Palmer.
If you want to lie about it, you're going to be called out on it.
If I could just have a moment to finish my statement.
Well,
okay?
if you're going to lie, then I'm going to come right back and tell the truth.
Okay, Dr. Palmer, first of all, you say that you were escorted out. I do not recall a police officer escorting you out. You were asked to sit down.
I have video of the
Okay.
The
I
incident.
don't recall any police officer escorting you out of the building, and so that's my recollection. The other thing is that we do listen to many citizens. When you say the council and myself does not listen to the citizens, there are many opportunities for us to have the conversation with the public. I talk to many people on the street. I attend community events. I talk to them at before and after the council meeting. I get emails. I've had meetings at my home.
Who do you respond to? Because you don't respond to my emails.
When's the last time you sent me an email?
I sent you an email in August.
In August of what date?
August of this past summer.
I know, but August
calling to your attention the traffic hazard that your sign presents.
Oh, that particular.
On Clearwater Road, and you never
right, guys.
bothered to do it.
All right, we got to take a quick break. Sure. Dr. Palmer, we'll come back to you when we come back from break, and we're going to hear from you. But right now, we got to get to a quick commercial break. We'll have ABC News, and we'll have local news. And just around the corner, you're listening to AM 1240 WJON.